Hello everybody, welcome to another video, and we are starting off this video really pissed off. The stage I'll get to in a minute, but I have something much more dire to address here. Let me just put it to you this way. Someone was here this week touching the board, and this person should not have been behind the board. Someone turned on our equipment in the incorrect order. Here at Dingbatz, you're supposed to turn on this power conditioner right here because this device right here goes to the PA system itself, right? Then the board, then the fuses in the back by the exit sign. You've seen me do this process God knows how many times here. And in reverse order, you turn off the fuses first, then the board, then the main power conditioner. It's been like that for over 4 years since I've been here. And what happened was, sometime earlier this week, someone came, used the board, and broke our PA system. They didn't really break the whole thing. The subs still work, thank God, and this house right speaker still works. But you're going to notice in a second, the tweeter in the top left of this speaker is gone. Someone blew it. The mids and the other speakers in here work just fine, but the tweeter in that speaker is gone. The only high end that is coming into this room tonight for this show is in that speaker. So let me just play a little something so you guys can hear exactly what's going on. No high end coming out right here. You hear the mids and the subs right here, but you hear the high end only coming from there. This is why I need to make this abundantly clear to everybody, from just starting out to seasoned pros to you people who own your own fucking companies. No one touches the fucking board unless someone qualified is there to either supervise or you know what the fuck you're doing. I'm completely dumbfounded that someone was allowed access to our board and they didn't know what the fuck they were doing, because now we're fucked because we have a tour coming tonight and we have a humongous show here tomorrow night, and we can't get a replacement part shipped for this speaker until early next week. So last night's show, I don't know how it went because I didn't work. Tonight, we're going to barely scratch by. Tomorrow, I'm not even working. Poor Melanie is going to be behind the board, so she has to deal with that. Tomorrow's show is arguably bigger than this show because tomorrow we have bands from all over the East Coast of the country coming here for a final battle of the bands where the winner, like the place is sold out tomorrow night, but the winner of the contest tomorrow gets to tour Germany for a festival. So tomorrow's a humongous show, and there's a lot at stake for the bands performing tomorrow night. So the fact that one of our tweeters is broken and only high end is coming out of that speaker, I'm completely dumbfounded, and I'm still just really pissed off about this. I don't really care if I get in trouble for saying this, because I've just about had it with people who aren't qualified to fucking do this, touching the equipment and breaking shit, because the tweeter for that speaker is $500. And look, you can put a price on equipment failing, you can replace speakers, you can replace shit, but the fact that we have to now put a rush on that to get here next week, and now 3 shows here are going to get fucked because of this, I'm unfortunately, the show has to go on. So there are no production companies here that could supply us with a speaker like this same make and model. They don't have them in stock. And the production companies that I contacted, at least, that were like, yeah, we could supply a speaker for you, it was so astronomical of a price for such a short notice that we're just not doing it. So unfortunately, I hate to say this even now, but on our old PA system, the speakers constantly broke because they just couldn't handle the volume. So whenever we had guest sound guys come in and crank the high end, especially on kick triggers, it blew the tweeters constantly on our old system. Those things just could not handle loud SPLs. So I sort of unintentionally got used to mixing with only high end coming out of one of these speakers. So I'm just gonna have to mix very low tonight and pray to God that the drummer doesn't beat the living shit out of their drum sets tonight. Unfortunately, this is part of everyday life if you work in a club or manage a club and you let fucking amateurs behind the board. Let this be a lesson. Unless you know what the fuck you're doing, do not touch any goddamn equipment behind the board of any venue you work at unless you are being directly supervised by someone who works there or you know what the fuck you're doing. Okay, thank you for coming to my TED Talk. Let me clean the stage because the bands will be here in about 10 minutes and we have 3 sound checks to do in 3 hours. And they all have their own backline too. So I need to have this stage completely striked up in 10 minutes, ready for the bands to get here. Damn, that sounds sick. Yeah, that sounds awesome. Do you need it in your drum ear?
A little bit, yeah.
Cool. Snare. You need that in your ear? Back top. You need that in your ear? Floor. Need that in your ear. Everything. Yeah, that's a great sounding drum kit.
Something's.
Yep, that's the rack tom. Yeah, that sounds awesome.
Thank you.
You ready to test your wedge for that guitar?
Sure, yeah. Still not getting ears yet, right?
Let me send you ears. Hold on, let me...
Your ears are on, right, D?
Check, check. You guys hear me in your ears?
Check. A little rock on the floor. The wedges too. That's good.
All right, I'm going to slowly add it to your wedge.
Yeah. Yeah. Sure.
Floor.
Same amount floor. That's good. Hitting all the wedges.
Keep hitting. I'm going to hit the floor wedge. Cool.
Start with that.
All right, let's get guitar.
Actually, just play a beat. So. Give me a little of my voice.
All right, I'm gonna get front of house first, and I'll address monitors.
Hey, 1 2 check 1 2. Hey, 1 2. Dingbatz. Hey, 1 2 check 1 2. Yup.
dingling the bats. I'm going to get your ears first.
Yep, just a bit of that. Check 1, 2.
Am I giving her the same volume for you?
She doesn't want really any of me, actually. That's
all right.
Hey, 1, 2, 1, 2. Check 1, 2, a little more. Hey, 1, 2. Let's try that to start. Hitting the wedge, not too much.
She doesn't want any of me. If I had a nickel for every time I heard that. All right. That wedge.
Hey, 1, 2. Yeah, just a bit in there. Hey, 1, 2. Check 1, 2. 1, 2, 1, 2. We can start with that.
Okay.
I'll take some.
Of his vocal in your ear. All right, keep going.
1, 2. Check 1, 2. Yup. Hey, 1, 2. Yep. Check. Hey.
Cool.
Now get some guitar in the ears. Ears in the.
Okay. Guitar in ears.
Great in the ears, just a bit in all the wedges.
I'm sorry, what did you say?
That's great in the ears, just a bit in the wedges, the guitar.
You got it.
She probably had a little less of the guitar for her ears.
Okay.
Yeah, so you can just back that. Is that good, just back it off.
I am not sending anything to her ears currently.
Oh, at all?
Except the drums.
Okay, give her a bit of the guitar then.
Do you want more or less?
I'll see in a little
Okay.
bit. Thank you.
You know, you can bring your talk back down a good amount in the ears. Sorry to say.
Guitar down in the ears?
No, talk back down. Your talk back down a little bit.
Check.
That's plenty, yeah. Okay.
Sorry, I'm not used to musicians who actually have hearing up there. I have to shout a lot. All right, let's get. I think the only thing we need to get is bass and then Danielle's vocal. Yes. Let's hear the bass then again, please.
Just a bit of the bass in our ears when you have it, when you're ready.
Hear the sample, please. All right, what monitor needs the samples?
Both ears and all the wedges.
Okay, I'll start with your ears then, Tony.
Sample, SPD, please. Then same for her.
I got her. I'm going to do the wedges now for that.
Yeah,
Stage right wedge.
Yeah, wedge is good. We like it in the wedge so we can feel it.
Okay. I'm sending the sample pad to the wedges, so I just need to hear the sample pad.
Probably good. Start with that.
Okay. Then let's hear the backing tracks, please. do you need that in your ears? Okay, then I'll do the stage right wedge.
Yeah.
For tracks. Backing track. Your ears.
Chris, give me a little more of that in this wedge, just a bit. Play it one more time.
In your ears.
The guitar just a little bit up.
Okay.
Thank you.
Tracks little down, guitar little up. Okay.
And I think I'm good right
Do you need any of the tracks in the center wedge?
now. Throw a little in there.
Throw a little in there. You got it.
Fill it up.
A little bit in there.
This is going to be kind of your wedge-ish, right?
Okay.
Check the cue, actually, for us.
Yes, the cue. Let's hear that, please.
Just for front ears, that's it.
You got it.
You can bring her down a touch in my ear. Just bring her down a tiny bit.
Gonna lay here
Yeah.
dub. Think about all the things I've done. Destructive thoughts.
Okay. And Tony, what'd you say? Less of her in
A
you?
tiny bit less of her in my ear.
Okay. Little bit less of her. Got it.
And you know what? I don't even think I need the... For now, leave both vocals out of the wedge, or just like barely in there. If I take an ear out or something, maybe I'll say.
Right now, the only vocal going to that wedge is you.
Okay, that's good where it is then.
Okay. Okay. I think we're good to run through a song, guys.
Run some stuff. Okay.
Check. 1, 2. Check. Check.
Give me a thumbs up where you can hear yourself in that center wedge.
Check. 1, 2. Check. Check. Go a little up. Check. 1, 2.
Cool. Unfortunately, I do not have a drum wedge tonight because it's being used and occupied. Guys, I'll just put a little bit more of his vocal in the wedge, so hopefully you can hear it behind the drum kit. Just give me a thumbs up when his vocal's loud enough for all of you in the front.
Check. 1, 2. Check. 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 1, 2. Check. Check.
What about over there on stage right? Can you hear him okay in there?
Check. You good?
All right.
Jack, you
Let's
good?
get your vocal then, please.
Check. Check. Check.
Check. Check. Check.
All right, give me a thumbs up where you can hear yourself in that wedge.
Check. Check. Check.
Good. You need to hear his vocal over there?
I'm I'm good. I don't really need to hear that much.
Okay, I'm gonna put you a little bit in the center wedge so drums can hear you. Just keep going, please, on that vocal.
Check. Check.
That should be good. All right, bass guitar, please. Okay, bass guitar is excellent. Thank you. Let's hear stage left guitar. Just give me a thumbs up so you can hear yourself now. Do you need to hear his guitar over there?
A little more.
All right, keep playing, please. You're good. Your guitar. Let me know what you can hear in that center wedge. Okay, kick drum, please. Snare, please. Rack. Floor. Everything. Good. Run through a little bit of a song where both the vocals are going, please. Just so I can get some levels out here and I'll put your reverb in. All right, that sounds good for me out here. How's it sound up there for you guys? Sweet, guys. Thank you. You guys go on at 8 o'clock. All right, guys, it's been a while since I've given you a stage tour. So, first band called Biolaced. They're using 2 vocal mics. He's got his own vocal here. This guy's using one of our 58s. Beautiful Marshall amp in our house crate amp, crate cab. Of course, our Mapex Saturn kit. Our Epiphany cab, which is, this is a moody cab. We need to get a replacement cab. But the bass sounds great. And he's got yet another Marshall in our Tech 21. So these lights are for Ovtlier. These lights here are for Dead Posey. And this is the first touring packages rack. There's Ovtliers. And then we have more cabs, more crates back here for the tour package, and Dead Posey stuff is all right there. Yeah, the only other thing that's part of the tour package is this cab. Like I said, this is our house gear here, and let's see if I can give you guys a peek over here. I don't want to disturb any of the gear. All right, I'm going to take the camera off my head. So, Dead Posey has, see that box right there? That is a dry and wet vocal send. Their rig back there has all their tracks, their monitors, everything. And everyone is basically self-contained tonight. And I'm very happy that all the bands tonight, essentially, here, let me put my camera back on my head. I'm very happy that all the bands tonight have been stellar to work with. And this is how it should be, guys. No one on the tour bitched about striking drums. They all were like, hey, yeah, Chris, we see that the stage is tiny as fuck. And even though we haven't striked our stuff all tour, we're going to do it because we want to make things easy. That is the right fucking attitude to have. And we started this video with me very pissed off about the PA situation. Trust me, I am still very pissed off about that. But at least all the musicians today have been exceptional to deal with. So hats off to the musicians here tonight. I thank you. You guys are making this work day very easy and enjoyable for this sound guy. So the first band is going on at 8 o'clock, which means I need to get my stream started. I'll leave that door open for now, but I don't think anyone needs to load shit in here. So I think I'm just gonna close this. All right. All right, guys, we are all set and looking forward to a great night of music. Let's go to the show.
Just to push me further, you need it first time. You hold me under, and I'm torn, I'm cold.
does it feel to treat me like you do? When you laid your hands upon me and you told me who you are, I thought I was mistaken. I thought I heard your words. Tell me now, does it feel? Tell me now, how should I feel? Here we go! How does it feel? How should I feel? How does it feel to treat me like you do? Out on the dark side, like Bonnie and Clyde, we've been chasing the headlights. As we ride through the dynamite, eye for an eye, feed our appetites. We'll be moonshot lunatics on the dark side. Yes, the man, take it or leave it. We all end up down. Wanna play a little playing game. I'm taking my play, move over. If the spaces say that I'm a disgrace, what would you prefer? Pull the trigger, get going tight. Up in smoke, gonna rattle them cage. Pull the trigger, get going tight. Spin my cylinder, feel the rage. Is that your best shot? Hit me with all you got. When you're looking over your shoulder, see the darkness coming around for you. Bring you down like a holy roller, like a holy roller. Yeah, guess who? Common petty, common vicious, I don't give a shit. So you had your fun, now I hell with it. Can't take me down, can't take me down, 'cause they all love me, yeah. Yeah, they don't love me now. Oh yeah, you think it's gone? Welcome to the nightmare tonight. We need is life and freedom dies. We'll entertain you, we'll suffocate you, we'll dominate you, you and I. We'll penetrate you, manipulate you.
Alright guys, we are done here. Dead Posey, these guys absolutely killed. I didn't know these guys before them playing here tonight. I've never heard of them, but I genuinely became a fan of them by the end of the show tonight. They were so good. Danielle is an amazing front woman, really awesome voice, perfect combination of energy, sex appeal, vocal. Like, she's just awesome. She has the whole package, and it's hard not to crush on her, man. So yeah, they were so good. I was a huge fan of this band, and yeah, I think I'm gonna listen to them on the way home. Yeah, everyone tonight killed. Like, everyone was so cool to work with. Everyone was so nice, and man, I wish I can experience more tour packages like this because it's so fucking good. Anyway, I ended up working just fine with just the one tweeter in the speaker. Yeah, there's no sense of being fucking angry about it anymore. We managed to make it work, and thank God it was blown out of that one instead of that one, because if the high end was only coming out of that one, that would have been a little more challenging. I would have had to walk over there and, constantly take a listen. But, it was good. Everyone was happy. There were a couple of miscues between me and Tony over there for monitor adjustments during their set, but which we both acknowledged. And, but at the end of the day, they both said they had a great time. So that's all that matters to me. The band had a great time. I had a great time. So I'm going to leave the stage completely bare, so Melanie can have the stage however she wants for tomorrow. And yeah, good luck to all the Battle of the Bands tomorrow. So I'm signing out. Thank you for watching. I have been here since 2:30 and I'm exhausted. So take care, good night, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye.